two little covers over the screws holding the bezel in place. Make sure I'm... Alright. Pop that sucker out. There it goes. One. Alright. Next step is to remove the screws. Make sure you use the proper screwdriver for these because they're real easy to strip, and then you end up with problems. It's not going to jump out. I'll just get the other one loose. By the way, this is my first attempt at a tutorial here. This is not my profession. Ta-da! Two screws. Alright. I usually like to place the screws in kind of an order of which they come out. Helps me remember where they come back in. Alright, now we just kind of grab the bezel here on the screen side, gently pop it free. Generally it'll pop a little bit easier right where the screws were. These things break real easy, so be very careful. Bingo. The screen is held in by these little black screws right here on the side. One here, one down here, two more on the other side. So we're going to remove those. Very, very carefully pull the screen slightly from the top and loosen this wire here. It's kind of glued down. Be real careful here because these wires are extremely fragile. And as I pull the screen, I just gently pull on the wire until it comes loose all the way down. That wasn't too bad. Alright. We can lean the screen forward onto the keyboard. A bit more tape there. Alright. And now the connector is held down by a couple pieces of tape. Alright, now on this particular laptop, in addition to the two yellow pieces of tape, the connector is actually held on by another piece that you have to pull up here and very carefully. Obviously these wires are thin and delicate. And then you can very gently disconnect the connector from the old screen. And we're done with that broken screen. Alright, get your new screen. Down. Very nicely packaged. fingernails. I don't know if you can see them, but just pull it to the connector until it's fully seated, and then reuse this tape. Put it down. Alright. At this point I'm going to go ahead and remove this protective cover off the front of the screen. Alright. Check that wires are all back in place, look good. Just ease it down in there. Slides right in place, perfect. Alright, and simply reverse. Two little screws on each side. Now if you have trouble getting these in, this frame will come out with a couple of screws. We're going to try it without having to go through that extra step first. Obviously you don't want to force anything. If things go in easy like they should, fine. If not, take a step back, try a different angle. Perfect. Alright. Trick is to just get them to line up right the first time, get a couple threads in, and there it goes. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, let's pop the bezel back on. Should be fine. Alright, these two screws back in. Let's put the in. Alright, and boot it up. Beautiful. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and put these little covers back on. Just in case there's an issue, I usually leave these kind of things off until afterwards. They're only going to stick in there one or two times, so you don't want to have to. Oop. They're just little sticky back things. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Looks good. Love it when a plan comes together. Appreciate you watching my video.